Yeah, we got plenty of space for lots of factory tools here. So it looks like we might be able to get both female and male out of this laser cutting machine by just putting a splitter behind it and feeding it into two different industrial sewing machines. Would I be interested in an online MMO version? Yes. Yes, I would. Yep, I would very much be interested in an online multiplayer version.
They told me hard work pays off. They lied. I gave everything to El Gato. They took it all and threw me out like trash. No home, no money, just the streets, and a promise to myself. I'll show them what it's like to lose everything.
Welcome back to the channel. On the last episode, we did a few things. First of all, we've got a massive tax bill that needs paying. So 28,500. It's actually not going to be too bad since we've got 300,000 in the bank. But if I remember correctly, last episode we were looking into setting up a factory. So we've gone ahead and rented out a property down in Factoryville, or Industrial City, or whatever they call it. So we are going to have to look into doing that. We got to get some of these clothes for the clothing store. So first thing, it's 6 AM on a Thursday, so first thing I'm going to do is wait for a little bit and then I'm going to go hit up the Inland Revenue Service. I don't have I've got a chair for my desk. Wait. There we go. So I'm going to play some computer games for a bit. Woo! Right, off to Inland Revenue. Okay, here we go. Pay our taxes. We can't do this online. You think we could? Modern day society. Pay taxes online. Guess not in New York. Or maybe you can in real life. I have no idea. I don't live in New York. Right. Let's look into getting us a factory then. So just check on my businesses for now. We've got a lot of alerts for the clothing store, which is that it doesn't have the clothes we need. So we're going to look into sorting that out today. First thing we're going to do is get down to Industrial City, because that's where we'll need to be doing all this. Oh, well, actually, I think I might need to head to the. It's not Essential Appliances, is it? It's there's another one where you can buy factory goods. Let's have a look. Appliance store. Yeah, it's not Essential Appliances. They might. It used to be next to Essential Appliances. I think they might have moved it. I'm gonna guess over here. That would make sense to me. Yeah, here we go. Let's go. Goodness for taxis. I hate crossing that bridge. Right. So let's have a look. These are all the machines we're going to need, but I'm just going to go ahead and get the store manager's number. Deliveries will be the way to do this because it only costs $250. So let's see what we actually need. So to make clothing, let's have a look. Well, it'll be factory recipes. Here we go. Clothing, we want expensive clothing because that's what we're lacking right now. So let's have a look at classic expensive female. So this is going to require raw fabric. It's going to require laser cutting machine, industrial sewing machine, input and output stations. Okay. So I've not actually done that much on manufacturing before. I've done a little bit, but I've never managed to fully get it to work. Last time I attempted it, I blocked off a load of my factory workers and they couldn't do anything. So that was a bit of a disaster. This time, however, hopefully we're going to get it working. So laser cutting machine. How does this work exactly? So it cuts the fabric. So do we need fabric then? So can be used, yeah. So we buy the fabric in, I think. we cut it in the laser and then we put it through the sewing machine. So what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need, first off we need to rent out a factory. So let's go look into doing that. Oh, we've already rented this one, and it's a huge one. So we'll go ahead and use this one then. Start business, factory. Industrial clothes. Ah, yes, I need to do the manufacturing course. So back to the other side of town. We're going to have to go back to business school again. See if we can get any learning done today at all. Let's see what we can do. Office business, we've got product manufacturing, here we go. $200 per hour. Costs $1,000. Not super cheap, but it's not exactly bank breaking at this point in the game. Okay, let's go ahead and rest, and we'll try again tomorrow. We get a bite to eat first. So I don't have a refrigerator in this place. We should sort that out, but not for now. I think it opens at 6 AM. Look at that. $1,200 per day we're making right now. That's wild. Well, 17 hours to go on this one, so it'll be at least 2 more days. Ooh, I've gone and overworked. Have a quick nap on a bench. 30 minutes or so. Just to make sure I don't pass out. And I can actually make it home. I was thinking I could maybe get some food on the way back, but that's probably not the best idea. Oh dear. Yeah. Running out of energy real fast. Can we make it back home? Right, are these things all fully staffed? Let's have a look. Clothing store is Terra Law. Ooh, Terra Law's looking like it's not. Okay, so I actually do need to staff Terra Law. That's fine. Looks like it's all set up, it just needs staff. So let's go ahead and recruit some staff for Terra Law. Oh, it is fully staffed. Whoops. I was just looking at the Saturday. Never mind. I guess you're all fired then. Sorry, guys. That was a waste of time and money. You know what, guys? That's my bad. That's my bad. How is this stuff doing? I'll make sure I actually look at the right day this time. It's doing alright. It's doing alright. Yeah, everything's looking fine. Cool. Let's let that continue to earn us money now and head on to business school again. Make sure we get a bite to eat first though, because it seems that the course there is pretty intense. Let's have a look. Product manufacturing. Let's go. There we go. We have now fully learnt everything. So we can go ahead. If I can find a taxi, there we go. I'm going to get back to Industrial City, because we've got everything we need from up here to our much nicer place. Right, let's have a look. So now we can, hopefully, open a factory. We'll call it Industrial Clothes. Right, there we go. Factory is open. Okay. 24/7 factory. Let's go check out what we've got, shall we? We've got a fridge here. Wow. Wowee. Okay, so yeah, we got plenty of space for lots of factory tools here. So let's see, we're going to need minimum 1 laser cutter, minimum 1 sewing machine, and an input and output station. So that's probably what we should look into getting first. So can we call our friends at Factory Supply Depot? Oh, they're still open. Brilliant. Ship it here on a Sunday. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. So, bare minimum, we'll need an import station. We'll need okay, that's a lot of money, that laser cutting machine. That is perhaps a little bit more than I was expecting. Yeah. Factories are expensive, huh? Okay. Gulp. Okay. But that's that done, and then an industrial sewing machine, a lot cheaper. Thank goodness for that. Oh, we'll go for one of those for now. And an output station. Cool. So this seems to be pretty simple. We'll put the input into the input station, then it'll go through to the industrial sewing machine, to the laser cutting machine, and then to the industrial sewing machine, and then to the output. So it'll be very linear. I'm not sure if we'll actually even need any conveyor belts. We'll have a few. Just, let's see, 1, 2, have 3 conveyor belts. I don't think we'll actually need them, but they'll be there if we do. So we'll also need a pallet shelf or 2. Put a few pallet shelves in. Okay, so we'll order that. And that should be enough to make 1 type of clothing, which will still be useful because we'll still be able to sell that. And then we're going to have to get more laser cutting machines and so on and so forth in order to produce the rest. But it'll be a start. We'll have to scale up slowly because just the immense costs required on this thing. So let's go ahead and go home and then rest till tomorrow. And when I say rest, I mean play some video games or something because, man, our mood's gone right down. Right, and before we start building the factory, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get one of my headhunters to start hiring factory workers now. We no longer need 2 headhunters trying to find us programmers, so let's stop recruiting there. And instead, look for factory workers. Perfect. Well, let's see if we can, yeah. Cool. Right. So now that we're doing that, let's set up our factory. So put the pallet shelves down. Right. So put the input station first. Okay, and then we'll have our laser cutting machine. I can just connect those straight together, and then industrial sewing machine. Connect that straight to it as well. I think, yeah, these signs are for where the person's going to stand. So that's fine. And then simply an output station. I actually don't need any conveyor belts. It's a very simple setup. So we'll set this to cutting fabric, classic. Yeah, let's do classic expensive, and then we'll have this sewing machine set to producing, go for classic expensive female. Okay, so it looks like we might be able to get both female and male out of this laser cutting machine by just putting a splitter behind it and feeding it into 2 different industrial sewing machines. I think that's probably what we're going to have to do to make this thing a lot more optimal, because the laser cutting machine is so expensive, but the sewing machine is actually quite a bit cheaper. So that is everything we can do for now. The other thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to hire another purchasing agent, actually, because we're going to need to be buying some. We're going to need to be buying some fabric. So what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead and set one of our headhunters, the other one that was hiring programmers. Instead, I want you to start looking for see. Purchasing agents. Yep. Cool. And then we'll just play video games for a bit, for a day or two. Okay, yeah, we can hire a new purchasing agent, that'd be useful. Let's get them at Mega HQ. We can probably hire factory workers, but there's no point just yet because we can't use them. So let's go ahead. We're going to have to wait till next Monday. Let's go ahead and get our purchasing agent set up then. In fact, we could do an emergency order, and I don't see why we wouldn't. Let's look into doing that. I think it'll be one of these. We'll just have a look at them both. Might even hire 2 purchasing agents. We can afford them. That's closed. Oh, it's going to be open the next day. Fine. We'll come back in 15 hours. One thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get the factory supply depot on the line. We're going to go ahead and buy another industrial sewing machine and conveyor belt splitter, and probably just another output station will do the job. Now this is going to limit the throughput, but hopefully the throughput's still going to be sufficient that we're going to have enough to fully stock our clothing store anyway. So we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, looks like we're going to need one more purchasing agent. Let's just go. I'll sort that out later. I just need to get 2 more numbers, apparently. 2 more companies. Perfect. Now we've got all the numbers of these import companies, we should be able to import absolutely everything we need. So the first thing we need to do is have a look at importing some fabric. So it's not going to be you. Doesn't look like it's going to be you either. So that means it must be this guy. Although I can't see fabric here either. Okay, where have we gone wrong, guys? Where have we gone wrong? So we need cut fabric, which is made from expensive fabric. So where do we get expensive fabric? Okay. So we need maritime freight line. We have those guys? Yeah. So here we go. Fabric expensive. So we can have that shipped directly to industrial clothes, which is the play for now. In future, if we build more clothing factories, we'll have to maybe get an intermediary warehouse, but we don't need that right now. So let's go ahead and get, say, I'm not sure what kind of quantities we're going to need. If it's weekly, let's assume one fabric equals 1 unit of clothing. So how much do we actually sell in our industrial clothes store? Sorry, in our mega clothing store. Well, looks like we sell 400 or 500 a day. So let's assume that's going to be the same. So we're going to need about 500 units of fabric. Double that because we're cutting it into 2 different genders, aren't we? So let's see, where am I going? HR, that's fine. So let's have a look. Maritime freight, so expensive fabric. I'm actually going to go ahead and order 2,000. It gives us a little bit of room for growth. It is a repeating order. I do want a smart delivery. And I'd like to order. And I'm going to have to make it an urgent order. 75% surplus will apply. Is that an extra fee? Surplus? I'm not sure. It's a funny way of describing it there. Okay, it's going to cost us a little bit of money, but on the grand scale of things, it's not that bad. And it'll help us get this set up a little bit earlier. And we are going to be making money off this, for sure. So, we've got all that. We can head down to Industrial City now, once again. We're going to need to set up the new machines. Okay, so in between the sewing machines, we're going to need the splitter. So this is going to make expensive fabric, which, or even more specific, classic expensive fabric. We're going to then feed this into 2 different sewing machines. And that is going to be our setup. Pretty straightforward. Just need 2 conveyor belts. It's a good thing I bought those conveyor belts then. We're going to need a lot more than 2. But that looks like it works. It looks like it's a fairly efficient, compact design. Probably could be more compact, but it'll do for now. I'm just going to move this slightly to the left, so we just want to make sure that all the stuff have got room to get in. Right, that should work. Yeah. But there's only one way to see. We're going to need, I think, we need 3 factory workers minimum. So let's go ahead and hire 3 factory workers. In fact, we can do that later. We're going to need to wait for the shipment anyway, so we'll head home and wait for the shipment. Okay, looks like the shipment has arrived, so we'll go ahead and get some food, sleep for a little bit, and then we'll go sort that out. Right, this time I'm going to take a scooter. Right, so we should have our shipment of goods now. And it's all coming over here. So I'm just going to swap these around. Right, so we've got all the input goods that we need. I think we just need to hire staff now. Huh. Would I be interested in an online MMO version? Yes. Yes, I would. So, yeah, I would very much be interested in an online multiplayer version. And I'm glad that you're saying after this is finished. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, we want factory workers. You know, I was thinking like one way you could improve this game is just by adding multiplayer. That would be pretty cool. Great thing about this is if I want to increase capacity, all I need to do is just hire more staff. I want a standard fridge. I think I could probably get a standard fridge for you. In any case, I wonder what the actual benefit of having... I don't know. In any case, right, we can set this now to fabric. Cook, classic, expensive. Oh, just fabric, expensive. Yeah, that's it. And then this will cut it into that, and then this will just add it. Right. So this, let's open it. It should start working. Here we go. So, yep, this worker's grabbing the box, and it's on the assembly line. It's going through, being cut. Like it's being worked in the sewing machine. Not being worked over here though, why is that? Oh, we need to select a recipe, I see. That's the classic expensive female, so this will be classic expensive male. There we go. And that's being cut as well, brilliant. So now let's see what our throughput rate is. Let's work that out. So this thing takes 10 minutes to produce 1 cut fabric. 1 cut fabric takes 15 minutes to produce 1 clothing expensive female. So it seems that every 20 minutes we're going to be producing one of these because they're bottlenecked by the laser cutting machine. So every 20 minutes or so we're going to be producing 1 classic expensive female. So every 20 minutes. That is 3 times per hour. So our output rate is only 3 units per hour, working 8 hours a day. Was it 8 hours a day? It's not even that. How many hours is it? Oh dear. How many hours did we give them? We only gave them 7 hours. So 3 multiplied by 7, that's, what's that? That's 18, no, 21 units a day. Not ideal, we're going to need more than that. We're going to need more than that. Assuming I've calculated this correctly. But we'll see how much we've got tomorrow. We'll let it do the maths for us. It's the following day, so let's see how much it's actually got there. It's only produced 3 units of each. Oh dear. Not producing very fast. We'll see how much it produces today, and then we'll let it. So we'll give it a full day's work, and then we'll see how much we've got tomorrow. Okay, so that's now had a full day's work, so let's have a look. Okay, so it's produced 25 and 26, minus 3, that's 22 units per day. What did we calculate? We calculated 3 per hour for 7 hours, so we calculated, yeah, so pretty much we got the maths exactly correct. So we're gonna need to do better. We can probably just quadruple that by just hiring more staff, and that is probably the cheapest way to increase production, which will mean we'll be producing 100 units a day, which will be enough for this one clothing store, I think, to be fair. So I think let's keep the staff the same as they are now, because we don't actually know how many of these units we're going to sell. But what we do need to do is head on over to the and buy it. We need to do 2 things. We need to recruit. Go to recruitment. We don't need any more. Well, we won't need any more purchasing agents anymore. We can stop recruiting those. What we will need though is drivers. Yeah, so you can go ahead and start hiring delivery drivers. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're going to need to buy a van. We're going to need to get some delivery drivers. So we'll wait till a decent hour, and then we'll get back to eat and go out and buy a delivery van. Probably only need to be the cheapest one, which will be still 40,000, but don't even get me started on that. We'll have it in black. Hey, personal goal achieved. Nice. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep making me lots of expensive clothes. So we'll give this a try, and then once we've got proof of concept, we'll scale it up, get the other types of clothes, everything we need. Great. Okay. So it looks like we should be able to hire someone now. Giving them a day. Yeah, we got a delivery driver. That'll do. So we'll assign them to warehouse 1. No task. Oh, warehouse 1. Yeah, it needs to be industrial clothes. That's why. There we go. Now they're hired, they're in position. But yeah. Oh, it tells us. That's handy. It's not giving us the correct stats, but it should do. Oh well. Cool. So, we've got the delivery driver, so now we should be able to... Ooh, we might need another logistics manager, thinking about it. Or we might be able to use the same logistics manager. Let's have a look. Now we're going to need a new logistics manager. Okay. So I guess we're hiring. And it's Monday, so we should be able to hire. Hopefully, they've managed to get us. Someone who knows something about logistics. Here we go, logistics managers. We've got tons of them now. We'll get a top tier logistics manager, please, for Mega HQ. Oh, do we not have any desks left? Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so we now might need to open up another office just for logistics managers. Oh, what a pain. But for now, temporary fix at Terrell. Do we need Terrell? Not really. So, Terrell, sorry mate, but like, I'm just gonna steal your desk. We'll get you a new desk later. So we can ship this directly to... I think we'll ship it directly to Warehouse 1. Because then we can distribute it as much as we need to from there. So we're going to ship them... oh, let's see. 1,000 of each. We're not going to get 1,000, but in fact we're going to get constant alert saying, we don't have enough. But yeah, fine. Okay, so let's do that. And now it should be delivered, I believe, at 2 AM. So let's wait till then. Yeah, so we're getting a delivery alert from Betty saying, "Oh, we don't have enough inventory," which we don't. That's fine. Do you know what we should have done though? Is we should have actually told them to ship some expensive clothes. That's fine. We'll do that now. So we'll say 100 of those then. We're gonna go classic expensive female, classic expensive male. We'll give it another 24 hours then. Okay, we're going to be getting delivery alerts every day about this. But, oh, look at that. 2 of our requirements disappeared. Fantastic, fantastic. So, we are actually, I believe, selling. We should have some in stock now. Classic expensive female. Oh, brilliant. That is phenomenal. Brilliant. So we can go ahead and scale that up now. We're going to have to check how many clothing we need, how much clothing we need, but we can really easily. We've got the funds for it now. We can just go ahead and buy another laser cutter, start getting modern expensive male and modern expensive female. Yeah. And that'll get rid of all of these, and then the only thing we need to make after that is expensive jewellery. So we might look into doing that in the same factory. Why not? Why not? We've got the space. That takes a tiny space. We'll double that, and then... Oh yeah, easy peasy peasy. So once we've got the factory up and running, then we can... we'll see how much our clothing store is selling, and we'll start opening new clothing stores, because why not? Why not? So that is going to be what we're going to be doing for the next episode. Unfortunately, now we have run out of time. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you want to see how it goes in the next episode, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to click the bell icon, then YouTube will notify you when the next episode is out. And I'm looking forward to the next one. So for now though, I've been Skanu. Skanu out.